Mhm. Okay, so hello, Hong. Good evening.
Yes.
Okay, so
Uh,
let's have a system check first. Can you hear me well?
yes.
Very good. Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, how
Yes.
about my screen? Can you see it?
Uh, yes. Sure.
Okay, so I'm very sorry. I wasted your, I think that's 8 minutes. Yeah, because uh, s- suddenly my Zoom was very unresponsive. I cannot click any part of the Zoom. So what I did is I restarted my PC so that I can record another meeting again. Okay, so
Yeah.
anyway, how are you today, Hong?
Uh, yes. Fine.
Okay, that's it. So for tonight's class, we're going to have a writing practice test for your writing. Okay, I think we already started with writing last time. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so what about part one? Are we done with part one? This one? Wait, let me see. Are we done with part one? This one, Hong? Ah,
Uh,
this one.
yes. Is that.
Okay, it's done. How about part two? Part two. This is part two. In your
Uh,
postcard, explain why you have moved. Ah, we're done with also this one. I can still remember. Okay, I think we are now in part three. Okay, so here in part three, Hong, I want you to write an answer to one of the questions in seven or eight in this part. You can write your answer in about 100 words on your answer sheet. So you mark the question number in the box at the top of your answer sheet. So you are assessed into four sub skills, which is content, communicative achievement, organization of your writing, and the language that you used. Okay, so here it is. So um this is a part of a letter you received from an English friend. So I want you to find about music in your country and you answer the question, are there many live concerts? What music do you like listening to? So in answering that, I want you to write a letter. Answering your friend's questions, you write your letter in about 100 words. You can also write that one in Zoom and send it to me. Okay, Hong? Yeah, so now I'm going to give you the time to write this one.
can you send the picture to you?
You mean you want me to send this picture to you in Zalo?
Uh, no, no. It's clear now.
Ah, it's clear. Okay, good. Oh, taped. Okay, so here it is.
teacher. And teacher. So
Yes.
yeah, now
Sorry, you don't hear me saying something recently?
yes.
Because my headset is like this one. It's in my head. Yeah. Okay, so I read your letter, but uh did you hear me reading your letter?
Uh,
Okay. So for
uh,
that no, you didn't hear me? Yeah, I just read your letter and I am very pleased to read this one because you were able to tell Ben about the kinds of music that are present in Vietnam, your favorite music, and also you were able to answer the question if there's some live concerts in Vietnam. Yeah. Okay, so for that, I'm going to give you 20 out of 20. Okay, so how to write an informal letter home? Do you know?
uh, so
How to write an informal letter? Do you know?
I think it's three parts. The introduce, the uh, the middle, and the bottom.
Okay. So in writing an informal letter, we have different parts. We have the address. That's your address. Where the address, for example, you are sending a letter to teacher AM. The address that you're going to write there is your address, which is in Vietnam. Then the date that you write that letter, then dear, this is where you're going to send your letter. Who's going to read your letter? Dear teacher AM, the opening, the body, closing, and the signature, which is also included in the closing. Okay, so now this is an sample answer um, in part 3. Okay, let me read this one. Dear Joe, I am writing this letter to tell you about music in my country. There are many different kinds of music, including royal music, folk music, and pop music. Each kind of music has its own characteristics. Royal music used to be played for the kings and the royal families, but now it is played to serve domestic and foreign tourists. Pop music is the music for nearly all the people. Therefore, it is usually played in the theaters. If you like live concerts, you can enjoy them in the theaters or even in the streets on special occasions. I like listening to folk music because it is soft and usually performed by professional musicians. Whenever you visit my hometown, I will invite you to a live concert. Best wishes. Okay, so now let's proceed with question 8. Okay, this is the part 3. So we are still in part 2. So, question 8, your English teacher has asked you to write a story for homework. But since we still have so much time here, I'm going to extend our time for 15 minutes. Yeah, because we started very late in our class. So for this one, Hong, you're going to write a story for tonight. Your story must begin with these sentences. It was a fantastic party. So you're going to tell me what happened in that party. Why is that a fantastic party? You can write your story in about 100 words. Just like what we did, I like just like the usual, you can send that one in the Zoom. Okay? So you have 15 minutes to write your answer home. Are there any questions?
No.
Okay. How are you now, Hong?
Just 1 minute.
Just 1 minute? Okay, sure. Hello, Uyen. Good evening.
Right.
Yeah, we're not yet done with my previous student. Can you please wait me 5 minutes? Please re-enter again after 5 minutes. Okay, Uyen?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll be seeing you later.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so here it is. Wow, this is very long, Hong. Okay, so let me see this one. It was a fantastic party. My friend Helen organized a party at her house. She invited everyone from the class. She bought alcohol, drinks. Her friend Paul was the DJ and he had good equipment and music that was new and noisier than usual. I went to the party with my sister. My sister didn't meet Helen, but there weren't any problems because there were many people at the party. Helen said she met everybody and I thought that she liked me. I sang a song by Jack and danced a lot. I was very exciting. I met a girl, her name was Martha or Mara. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't remember it now. She had a blonde hair, blue eyes, and she laughed with me. She was beautiful. I felt in love with her. I gave her my phone number and she said I very funny. Probably I drank more than my sister and my sister drove my car back to our house. It was a fantastic party. Okay, so is that your own experience, Hong?
It's my yeah. It's my friend experience when
Friends
they
experience. Yeah, I thought that
help
is your experience.
those.
Okay, so very good. I'm going to give you still a perfect score, which is 20 out of 20. Okay, so this is just a suggested answer. It was a fantastic party. At this party, I met a lot of old friends. We were very happy after a long time of separation. We drank and talked to each other happily. Some of my friends sang and danced with loud music from a DVD player. I thought the party would not have ended. All of us enjoyed the party until the host parents appeared. They looked very angry to see the mess of the party and they started to cry. One by one, we left the party quietly without having enough time to say goodbye to the host and to say sorry to his parents. Accidents can happen at any time, even at a party, but all the guests of the party will never forget it. Okay, so this is the end of our writing test. So I would like to congratulate you because you were able to write two story, including the email and the personal experience of your friend. So great job, Hong. Yeah. Okay, so do you have any question to me before we end? I can't hear you.
No,
Okay, so thank you so much for joining our class. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye, Hong. Have a good night.
it,
Goodbye.